how to become a content creator this year. Yes, 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 you still can. No, 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 it is not too late. Okay, every year someone's like, is it too late for me to become? No, it's not. It's not. It's not too late, all right? You can totally start this year. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you live. I don't care if you don't have all of the perfect resources right now. Just get started. Be like Nike. You know what? Hold on. I need you to be like Nike and just do it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. That was so dramatic for very little. So I have notes on this video and they're in sections. Trust me, it's very easy. I have them in 6 categories: who, what, when, where, how, and why. Why is probably the most important of the 6, all right? You first want to establish who you want to create for. Perhaps you are like me where you're starting content creation sort of as a creative outlet. You know, it's probably a mental health project for you. It's simply something creative. Cute. Very, very cool. I'm proud of you for that. But you still need to know sort of what's the purpose of you creating, right? And you have to understand that someone will see this content post, right? So who are you creating for? Who is this person or this group of people that you are creating for? So first thing, you want to establish who you are creating for, okay? And that can change. That most likely will change. Your audiences will grow up with you. Some of them will leave. You will get new subscribers and followers. So your who will change and you will evolve yourself as a content creator, but you at least need some sort of a guidance, sort of a North Star on who your ideal audience is, even as that changes, okay? At least have a concept of who you're creating for. So that's number 1. Make sure you have that in mind and write all of this down, okay? And number 2, you want to know what you are creating. And this can evolve as well. Nothing is sort of stagnant, which is the nice thing about content creation. It changes with time, okay? So are you a lifestyle content creator? Are you an educational content creator? I hear this one a lot, edutainment, which is educational stuff and entertainment. Are you more of that niche and sector? Are you more in the beauty and lifestyle? Are you more in business and lifestyle? You know, find your, I don't want to say niche or niche, because I still don't think you have to niche down exactly to your exact concept. I don't think you have to be that strict with yourself, but you do have to have some parameters on what you will not create and what you will create. It shouldn't be something so exact, but you should have some guidance on what you are creating, okay? And when, make sure you know. So when is sort of tied to your scheduling, okay? Your content calendar here. Know when you should batch create. That's when you create a bunch of content in one sitting or in one setting, which is what I am doing right now. You will notice from a previous or the next video that I have a similar makeup and earrings and look on, but I just put a jacket on over the same shirt, okay? I'm batch creating. So as long as you sort of have an idea of how you want to batch create, you can be as extensive as you want. Is it extensive or expansive? Oof. You can be as complex or as simple as you want. There we go. You can make your batch content something incredibly elaborate where you have several outfit changes, makeup looks, background props, all of the things. It can be a full movie set, a full production if you want to, or something as simple where you just have your microphone and a change of a shirt and you're just sitting at home and you're comfortable and that's it, okay? It depends on where you are in your creative journey. It depends on sometimes your energy level. Sometimes your energy is just not high enough. It depends on the weather. Sometimes it looks like it's threatening to rain. I do live in Portland. I promise you 25 minutes ago it was bright and sunny. Now it looks like it might rain. It depends on a lot. So you want to sort of plan and schedule when you want to create your content. Once that happens, you want to schedule when you want to edit your content and then when you want to post. You're not done. When you want to promote your content as well, okay? And we will talk a bit more about promotion on how, when we get to how, okay. Where are you? I feel like where is tied to what? So like what you're creating and where. I mostly film, I don't know, sometimes I film outdoors, sometimes I film in my home. It depends on the kind of video. If it is a vlog, obviously it's gonna be outdoors. I know when I started newly over the summer, I was creating a lot of videos in the local parks here, and that was absolutely beautiful. But now it's fall, it's colder outside, it's raining, so you will see a lot more content of me indoors. So you want to sort of establish where are the most ideal places for you to create your content. And now let's talk about how will you create? And in terms of how, I want to sort of focus on how you will promote your content once you have created them. You can create your content outdoors, indoors, whatever you want. You can make it as elaborate or as simple as you want, however you want to. But once you have created, you've edited, and you pressed published or post, and it's out there in the world, it'll just sit there if you don't promote it. Because unless you are a super famous celebrity or something, even they have to do a lot of promotion. So no one can escape this. No one can escape self-promotion. And it is, especially, in the Western world / in America, we do a lot of self-promotion. This is a culture that is heavily individualistic. That can be a positive and a negative thing. But in terms of marketing and content creation, it is a positive thing, okay? So lean into individualism a bit here. And this can be hard for some of us who are a bit shy or a bit introverted, or we come from cultures that are more communal than, say, the United States of America. right? So you want to really practice that individualistic self-promotion, because you need that to make your content grow. You cannot simply post and let your content sit there. You gotta promote it. You gotta promote yourself. I'm not saying this, to pretend like I haven't made this mistake myself, because I have posted a link in a place that I shouldn't have, and people were like, get out of here, and I was like, oh, okay. So you want to sort of, when you're promoting, and this is the sort of hard work of content promotion and content creation, you want to offer more than you receive. So let's say you're promoting your post on Reddit, in a forum on Reddit or a forum on Facebook or wherever it is, okay? Wherever you promote your content on social media. By the way, you should always promote on your own website as well, okay? So let's say you're promoting your content on a social media forum. You want to regularly sort of offer help to others in that community, because by the time you post your own content, your own link, your own promotion, folks will recognize that, hey, this person is always helping here, so it's my turn to help them this one time. It's not a big deal because they have helped me with so many things. That's the general logic there. Instead of you're just showing up with a link and then you leave. You don't want to do that. That's very selfish. It's my dog is sleeping and she snores and makes interesting noises when she's sleeping. So if you heard that, I'm sorry. Lost my thought there a little bit, but you want to give more than you receive when it comes to promotion. So I hope you found that valuable. And my favorite is your why, okay? If you haven't read Simon Sinek, I suggest you do so. I wouldn't say it's a Bible, but speaking of Bibles, I have the Bible on marketing. I got it from a family member for my birthday. I gotta show you. So right now I want you to pause the video and comment what you think is the Bible on marketing. I'll give you a little time, a little bit, okay? Have you commented? Are you ready? Okay. Let me know if you guessed right. Ogilvy on advertising. I'll tell you a secret. I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it yet. But I know that if you're majoring in advertising and marketing and sales in business, this is an essential read. An essential read in most, if not all, universities. So, an important read. It was a lovely present and I'm happy I have this book, but make sure you read that as well as Simon Sinek's book. And I hope those two help you with really figuring out your why. Okay, let's talk about your why. Why are you creating? Okay, so with this one, you want to sort of zoom out a bit and think about this on a higher plane, sort of on a trees from the forest view. Am I making sense here? What am I trying to say? You want to think about this, on a higher level, okay? Why are you creating? Like in the long term, what is the purpose of you creating content? What is the point of it? What is the point of life? Just kidding. What is the point of your content creation here. You want to figure that out. So, because that will be your actual North Star. This sun is just interesting. Okay, I have had like 25 skin tones in this one video just from the sun moving around the clouds. Anyway, make sure you hone in on what your why is. Why are you creating the content? Okay, you want to really get that down however you can. Make sure maybe you do some reading, maybe you have a sip of wine, through a creative session with yourself. Maybe you go for a run and really think about this. Maybe you travel. For me, traveling was a way for me to discover my why, because I started creating content while I was traveling. I knew I wanted to create and start a business and do creative, fun stuff. I knew I wanted that, at a very young age. I didn't know how. I most certainly did not know why. But once I started traveling and started to challenge myself and get to know myself, stripped away from sort of the versions of me that family and society and life in California had taught me. Once I started to figure out who the real me was, and it's not that the real me was always on the inside, the real me had to be nurtured and in a way cultivated, right? Like maybe there was a seed of the real me on the inside, and traveling and having those amazing experiences allowed me to water and nurture that seedling that sort of grew into what I know now as the real me. And I know that will evolve as well, but I at least have an idea of sort of my purpose in life. I feel a lot more satisfied, with the experiences that I've had, because they led me to figuring out what I want to do with the rest of my life. And that is the greatest gift you can give yourself. So figure out your why however you can. And that will help you with, starting your content creation journey, but more importantly, it'll help you with the rest of your life. Okay, that was a lot. I hope you gleaned some positive stuff from this video. If you did, please let me know by liking the video and subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.